So you can find the video somewhere. Oh, I just swore. Oh, it's just like me to drop everything all over the floor. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's little video for you is going to be products that I regret buying. So basically a bit of a moan, bit of a whinge. Not really. No, basically it's just beauty products that I've bought that haven't been what I expected them to be, that were just a bit disappointing, that I thought that I'd share. You guys might disagree, you might like the stuff that I have to show you, just they weren't too impressive for me, so I thought I would do a little video on it today. So I'll jump right in with the first product, and this might be a bit surprising considering I love this brand, but the first product is this MAC palette. This is the Volux Pearl Fusion Shadow Palette, and it's a blue palette. I'll just open it up so you can see better. Lots of nice little sparkly blues in there. The thing about these palettes is this is the first and probably last separate MAC palette that I've bought, just because I think it's better to collect the single eyeshadows and put together your own little palette in the big palettes instead of buying these singular. The reason why I say that is these are quite expensive. I think this one was like £40, and I mean the quality, it's not what I expected, let's put it that way. I mean, I don't mind it, but I just haven't really gotten much use out of it. I just tend to use the bigger palette really more than I use this. I just think the quality of the shadows are much better in the single pot shadows than in this really. I don't know, not keen on it to be honest. Definitely not my favourite of the matte products. I just think for me it's better just to collect the single pot shadows and build up your own kind of palettes separately than buying these ones. Next on my list, you have probably seen in a previous favourites video. Now they're on my regret list. They are these Soup and Glory Soap and Glory shampoo and conditioners. Now I had these a couple of years ago in a favourites video because they smelled divine, and I thought at the time they were so lovely just because of the smell. I love Soap and Glory, I use their bath products. Gorgeous, they smell so nice. Thought I'd get hold of them and try them out, and for a time I liked them because they smelled nice, until I realised they weren't doing anything for my hair, and if anything they were making it more greasy. So yeah, they're great for making your hair smell delicious, but that's as much as they do. Kind of reminds me of the days of L'Oreal, when I used to use L'Oreal shampoo purely because of the smell. Didn't do anything for your hair, but because of the smell and the adverts. Insert slow-mo here. Because I'm worth it. Yeah, so I used to love those adverts, and I used to get the L'Oreal shampoo purely because of those adverts, and I used to love sitting in the bath and doing my hair and then flicking my hair back and making all the water and the shampoo go all over the bloody walls. And then I got in a lot of trouble because I messed up the bathroom. But yeah, it was fun, but only because it smelled nice, and that was it. Didn't do anything for your hair at all. Next is this Rimmel Wonderful Mascara, which has argan oil in it, and the lipsticks are great as well. So I kind of had high expectations of this mascara, which may have been to my detriment. I love a lot of the Rimmel products, especially their foundations. I think they are amazing. Best drugstore foundation that I've ever found. It's not too bad, it's just nothing amazing, you know, it's nothing spectacular or wowing, to be honest. It does nothing special, so I don't know, it's meh, it's alright mascara. Next is a kind of an old product. I got this a couple of years ago. It's the Illamasqua Paranormal palette. I can't say anything today, what is wrong with me? Basically, when I got this, the quality was pretty bad. I mean, it looks really beaten up, as you can see. Kind of came to me like that, and Illamasqua did get back to me, I will say. To be fair, they did say that this was one of the products that had gone out and the manufacturing wasn't perfect on it or something, and I could send it back and either get a refund or get it replaced by a new palette. I just am so lazy that I couldn't be arsed. So technically really that is my own fault, because I could have had this replaced with better, but it's pretty, I guess. I mean, I love bold, bright colours. Any of you who've watched my videos before know how much I love my bright colours. So, you know, I was kind of excited about this palette, but I just don't really use it. I definitely much prefer the Urban Decay Electra palette. That has got some pretty bright, bold colours in it as well. So if I'm kind of going for that bright look, I'll reach for that. This is just kind of dusting away at the back of my drawer. Probably should throw it out really. It does look pretty ratchet, doesn't it? I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of Illamasqua if I'm gonna be honest. There's only one thing from Illamasqua that I absolutely love and swear by and I'm obsessed with, and that's the Hydra Veil. That is the best product that I've ever like found to be from them. It's not really my go-to brand, I would say, although other people have a lot of good things to say about it. Maybe it's just me, maybe I just haven't gotten along with some of their products, maybe I would get along with others. Speaking of Illamasqua, I've got two other kind of products that are in this kind of list. A lipstick and a lip gloss. I'll start with the lipstick. Now, this one is called Climax, and this is the colour, as you can see. Beautiful colour, but it is dry as the desert. And no, that isn't because I've had this for a while and it's been sat in my drawer for a while. From the day that I got this online, it was incredibly dry, so it's never been smooth or buttery, not at all. It's such a dry texture, and I absolutely detest dry lipsticks. They feel horrible on the lips, they don't look that great, especially if you've got kind of dry, chappy, cracked lips. It's gonna definitely show up when you've got a very dry lipstick. I have tried putting like balms and lip primers on underneath this to kind of butter it up, but then you don't get as much pigmentation from the colour either, so yeah, it's very disappointing. And then the lip gloss, this one is called Intense. It's not really the quality, because I actually think the quality of the lip gloss is good, it's just more the colour. Doesn't really suit me. I don't know why I just swatched that on my back of my finger. Of all the places that I could have swatched that on my hand. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of like a brownie beige. I just find it washes me out. It definitely washes my complexion out. I did use this in a video though, the Egyptian princess video that I did. Which you can find somewhere here, the video. Swizzling it around. But yeah, I just don't really use it. It just doesn't suit me at all. But that's just the colour of it really. Another lipstick product that came to me dry is this Barium Lipstick. This is number 159. It doesn't have a name, but this is the colour of it. When I saw this online, it looked stunning. It looked gorgeous, like a really kind of nudie pink, but with a bit of a sparkle to it, a bit of a glittery kind of feel. Got it, was highly disappointed. Like the Illamasqua lipstick, it came to me very dry. It's even drier now. I mean, you can't even see that. You really can't even see that at all. So I never have actually used this. I've just never used it because it's even drier than the Illamasqua one. I've got a MAC lipstick that's been sat in my drawer for 2 years. It's still healthy, it still smells the same, it goes on the same, it's perfectly fine. But it is still really creamy and buttery after 2 years, and yet these things don't even last a day before going dry. Obviously they've got early menopause and have dried up pretty quick, the poor things, eh? But yeah, useless. Last but by no means least is this cleanser. This is the Super Facialist by Una Brennan creamy concealer that I got from Asda. And I liked it at first because I thought that it was doing a nice job cleansing, but it wasn't at all. I've tried this to take my makeup off, it doesn't budge, doesn't touch it. And ever since I started using Emma Hardy's morning balm cleanser, this just kind of went out the window and stopped being used, to be honest. I don't know, it doesn't feel nice on the face, it doesn't feel refreshing enough. Just a bit disappointing. It's not that expensive to get, so hence why I thought I'd pick it up because it's cheap, but not great. So So that is all the products to show you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely don't want to be throwing shade at the brands because I have got some of their products that are amazing. I've just found others that they've done not so amazing, but you find that with every makeup brand, every beauty brand. You love some of their stuff, you don't love the rest. There's always going to be someone that doesn't like it and someone that does. It's no real harm really that this one person in the world isn't a fan of this stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching today. Please make sure to leave a comment down below, like the video if you've liked it, and definitely check out the description box for links and information and things. And yeah, take very good care, love you lots, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye!